We actually have a list coming with this very first car. There's Amy Dreyer, Executive Director of Vashon Chamber, who put on this little festival for everybody today. So, yay, 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 Amy. Oh my gosh, I'm excited because this one's a beautiful color.
It
you
is.
know me and colors.
It is. It is close to being a traditional racing green. And the number one car is handing us the list of vehicles. So we need to look at it quickly, Kate, to give it proper recognition. So number one is a Tesla Roadster, number one. And it is an almost, but not quite, traditional racing green. And the second one is Chris Granum. And Chris, of course, is a longtime associate of John L. Scott and a well-used Cheyenne truck.
That is a beautiful mustard color. That would go great with a skippy pair of lime green earrings.
Oh, I wouldn't have thought about that. Number three is a 2002, not in the year, but in the model designation of a Bavarian Motorwerke motor car by
Craig Bellis and Lynette Bellis.
Craig and Lynette.
How many
yes.
cars do you have, Craig? Seriously. 8.
Probably
10.
Probably not enough, but that's a lovely, not a restoration. That car is kept the way that it was originally. A Chrysler 2018 300.
Nice.
Thank you, and a lovely, lovely color it is. Right behind it is going back to my youth, a 57, yes, a 57 Chevrolet.
Wow.
Been lowered just a little bit. And, just a little bit. I got the amount that it was lowered. A Bel Air.
A Bel Air.
A Bel Air station wagon with the wonderful ribs on the stern. Right behind that, a much lowered V8. 57. 55. Thank you.
And it's that awesome kind of like nostalgic denim that would look great with like an orange kind of fringy shirt. Can you tell I'm doing color? And I know nothing about cars? No? Nobody can tell?
Anyway, it has a very interesting paint scheme with some striping on the sides. It has a tonneau cover on the bed. And it has been significantly lowered in the front. Coming right behind it is a
something racy.
55, number 7, a Shelby Cobra.
Ooh.
A Shelby Cobra and the Shelby modifications to make the Cobra line have always been really interesting vehicles. This one is a lovely blue color with a stripe, and the intake up on the bonnet is a really nice touch. And the rollover bar, have you rolled that Shelby?
I hope you haven't.
Well, I don't know. That. There we go. The roll bar is to protect his lovely head should he roll that car over, which, of course, we hope that he never does. What a lovely sound that it's making. I can hear it all the way up. There
tough.
We go.
It's tough.
Wonderful, wonderful. Coming right behind is number 8. And number 8 is not on the list, but it is a replica MG, and it is really, really nicely done. And it is in the, it has, I'm just looking for the knockoff wheels. Not quite, but it has a great rack on the back, and the straight windshield, and a lovely wooden steering wheel. If you can move it up just a little bit, I'd like to take a look at the panel, and with a wood on the panel. And if you all are MG people, if you take a look at the fuel tank in the back there, the fuel tank is not integral to the body of the vehicle, but was attached to it, and then attached to that is the spare tire.
And it matches my lipstick.
Oh, yes. Yes, and Kate reminds me that it matches her lipstick, which, of course, is a really important thing for us to be able to do, is to match her lipstick. We are looking at the way that she's attired today to get matches. So thank you for the MG.
Beautiful.
Yep. Coming right behind it is, I'm just looking here again. It's not showing, but I know that this is a Mercedes-Benz, and because I am a Mercedes owner and driver myself, I need to look at the back end to see exactly which model it is. But notice that on the wheel covers, beautiful wheel covers, it has the three-pointed star. If you can move it up just a little bit so that I can read what the badge on the back is. All right, it's a 380 SL, and in Mercedes-Benz parlance, the numbers there give you an idea of the displacement of the engine, and my guess is is that one of the straight sixes? Say again? Got it. And
it's like a little cigarette car. Love it.
Does this match anything that you're
it
wearing?
Doesn't, but it looks like those old-fashioned cigarettes that we don't want to talk about anymore. But doesn't it look sleek?
But it is a beautifully and lovingly maintained Mercedes-Benz, and I am always happy to see and to talk about vehicles that come from the northern part of Germany. So, yes. You want to move them along?
Move them along.
All right. Thank you for the
so
Benz.
Many beautiful cars.
Ford coming up behind that, number 10.
Hi.
In 1985 Ford Bronco. And we are welcoming the Broncos back into being able to buy a new Bronco. Is that not true? But not nearly as good as yours, a Bronco XL LT. And
gorgeous shape.
Yes. And again, as with all of the vehicles that we've got coming up, it is beautifully maintained, and it's always a pleasure to see vehicles that are taken care of so well by their owners. Thank you very much.
Gorgeous.
Right behind it, a Ford Super Deluxe, and again, this one has been modified. So I have to ask the driver, does it have the original flathead V8 in it? It's got a 327 Chevy engine in it. And so that was modified. There. Listen to that.
That's tough.
Modified from what was originally in it, which was Henry Ford's flathead V8. Has the suspension been modified, or has it got it has been modified? All right. So originally this car would have had the Henry Ford's transverse spring arrangement, and I'm told that this one has had the suspension modified. Still, it is lovingly maintained, and it's a beautiful car. Thank you for bringing it.
Thanks, guys. Lovely to see you.
And
balloons and parties
right.
and all kinds of fun stuff.
A little PT Cruiser, and with children in the back, one can never go wrong when you bring children
and balloons.
And balloons. The only thing that would make it better is if you had a large dog. Do you have a large dog in the back there somewhere?
Nope, just two cute kids.
The PT Cruiser line was a really interesting line of vehicles that Chrysler put together a few years ago, and that one is in really lovely shape, and thank you for bringing it to us. Coming up behind.
Another one that matches my lipstick.
Yes, another one that matches your lipstick.
This is number 13.
Right.
Gorgeous.
A Ford Galaxy 500. And not only is it a Galaxy 500, but notice how the stern end of this particular vehicle sticks way out. So I have to ask the lovely driver whether or not you are good at parallel parking with that. And she nods, yes, she is. Yes, and with a lot of practice and care, not to. So hit. There we go. Hit the pedal so I can hear the. Great. Thank you. Lovely car. Thank you. Right behind it. This is probably, I would say, a pretty rare car. This is a 1949 Mercury Coupe. Mercuries are no longer being built, unfortunately. Mercury was a line that was put into the Ford line between the Ford and the Lincoln. Does this one have the original flathead in it? The thumbs up that I just got from the driver is that it has the original Ford flathead that was also put into Mercury cars. And this one has the big
in the back seat there.
Yes, take a look at James Dean, who is riding in the back seat. It's a lovely car and goes back to my youth with Ford flathead V8s.
Ooh, lime
yes.
green,
Oh boy,
sassy.
what color are we going to call this one, Kate?
This is definitely a lime green.
Okay,
Yes, number 15.
and it's a Porsche and a.
Does that thing fly? What is that? That's the wing on the back of that thing. That's just like flies, right?
Right. That is to keep the stern end from taking off. And it's a beautiful car, and Porsches are an interesting line. And right behind it is a Chevrolet, and this particular one's called a Nomad. And it is the station wagon. Look at the fins on the back. The year on this one is a 1957, and the V8 engine in it. Is it the V8 engine in it?
Wow.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Notice the rails on the back.
Wow. Ooh, here's another skippy color.
Yes. Number 17, a 1956 Chevrolet Bel Air. What a wild paint scheme. I suspect that one is not a factory paint scheme. But it is beautifully maintained and a 1956. So we're fortunate to have vehicles of this vintage. And fortunately to have, you're not a vintage though. Thank you for bringing it. It's a beautiful car.
You. Oh, number 18 coming up next. Woo! All right.
All right. So this one I'm going to need a little help with because it is not on the list. And I'm just looking at the front end Chevrolet. Yep. And what year?
34.
Okay. Yeah.
Wow.
1934 was a good year.
Was it?
It was a good year,
It was a
yes.
few years before I was born.
And the match of the lipstick with the car color. Yeah,
Bonus points?
that by the way is not a 1934 engine in there. That would have had the there we go.
Wow.
That would have had when it was brought out. It would have had the yep.
Nice.
But thank you very much. It's a lovely car. Coming right behind it.
All these old timies. These oldie timey cars.
A
Number
1956 Chevrolet, and this one looks like it's pretty close to stock.
All stock.
All stock.
Wow.
So it is a Chevrolet four-door sedan, 1956. And I have to confess here that was the year that I graduated the Coast Guard Academy. So with so a number of my classmates were able to buy as their beginning cars the 1956 Chevrolet, and that's a lovely car in particular because it's all stock. Thank you. Okay, so we're moving along
another Bronco.
in a little smarter and more seaman-like fashion here. A Bronco. This one has been raised, not lowered, and it is beautifully maintained. The engine in it's a 302 V8, and I always like when I see a vehicle like this to see that sturdy spare tire hang out on the stern. It's sort of like a lifeboat aboard ship. Thank you very much.
Wow. Now this would be a cute pair of shoes.
Okay, coming up is a Chevrolet Bel Air, and because this one doesn't show on my list, I'm going to make a guess on this one. This is either a 56 or a 57. 55. Well, I wasn't too far off. A 55. Is it all stock? What's in the under the bonnet? Okay, and but it is a beautiful car, as are so many of them that we have here, and we really appreciate your bringing it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Right behind it is
number 23.
Number 23. Without looking at it here, this one looks to me like it is almost stock, and the two-door sedan, which was close to the Club Coupe. And this one, as the driver has just given me the signal that it is indeed a completely stock vehicle. And the dog in it is also a stock dog. Okay. Ford Thunderbirds. Ford Thunderbirds have had a very interesting history in the lexicon of Ford vehicles.
Jazzy.
And beautiful, beautiful car.
Gorgeous.
Thank you.
See you at the end, guys. Woo, there's another one. I love convertibles. What a perfect day for a convertible ride. Oh, my golly.
So, original, yep. And if you move up a little bit so I can see the instrument panel and the beautiful wooden steering wheel. Lovely, lovely car.
Gorgeous.
And once again, the MG with the separate fuel tank all the way aft. It's beautifully maintained. And look at the sweep of the fenders. Thank you. So
number 26.
Right. So minis have a also very interesting number 26. Let me just see here.
Number 26 and number 27. There's Peter. Hi.
Okay, so this is not a mini in the way that we think of minis. This is an Austin Healey. And Austin Healey's, of course, we think of them as being the sports cars. But this is the little runaround town vehicles. And that one is also right behind it.
That's Peter over at Minglemans. And number 28, another beautiful convertible.
Right. And
we got the top up. We're being sun safe, are we?
an MG with the original wire wheels and the Rudge knockoff wheels. And this is a pretty rare vehicle, and I'm looking for the more complete description, but I'm going to have to ask you, what year is it? 1947 MG, a TC, an MG TC. And I particularly like these vehicles because of the long hood. Thank you.
We gotta snap this right up because we've got some old cars here that are getting some heated up here. So we're gonna keep on keeping on here, and you guys can also go and check out these cars individually over at just across from Over Park.
Plymouth, a Plymouth Deluxe.
Great. So we're just gonna announce the car, and we're going to talk to the individuals down by Over Park.
All right. So.
All right. Yep. And guys, just a reminder to keep off the streets while we have the cars coming through for safety reasons. We don't have any safety spotters here, so we're hoping that everybody stays off the street. And we've got number 30 coming up.
Right, number 30. I'm looking for number 30 on the list, and I don't see it there, but okay.
We'll see you down at the end. Thanks a lot. Oh, Beetle, Punch Bug.
Yep.
Punch bug green. Woo! Number 31.
That one's just about racing green. And
Woo! What is that? Supercharged.
okay, I'm going to say Auburn. Auburn
Gorgeous.
supercharged. Look at the hoses coming out of the side of the bonnet.
Wow, number 33 is a low slung car.
Yes.
Oh, number 34. Camaro.
A Camaro.
Sexy. Number 35.
Gary
What's that?
Gary Sipple and I recognize both. Where'd you get that hat? Gary.
All right. Oh, this one's for sale.
Yes.
Get your checkbooks out. Number 36 is for sale.
It's a little Jeep truck. My guess is that it's about a 46, 47,
54.
54.
Wowza. Oh, we got another old-timey coming up. Number 37. This is Dad's TC. Woohoo! Gorgeous.
Another TC and a right-hand drive TC it is with the knockoff hub wheels.
Very
47.
cool. Oh, hey, this is a Come On Barber truck, number 38. Hi, guys. Oh, my gosh, so adorable.
And this is where we can get our haircut.
Yep, this is Margot's beautiful Chevrolet.
Yes, the lovely Chevrolet truck.
Awesome, number 39, come on up. Woohoo! And there he goes.
And number
Away.
39, oh, Italian. Alpha.
74 Alfa Romeo.
74 Alpha.
Awesome.
And is it all original and all stock? Right. Thank you.
Hey, guys. Oh, what is this? It's a racing machine. Woza! Oh, Nick.
A much modified Bavarian Motorwerke motor car with lowered in the front and a beautifully finished car. Thank you.
Gorgeous. See you later, Nick. Oh, Sarah. What? You have matching blue vehicles? Are you kidding me?
And behind,
Sarah and Nick from Vashon Athletic Center. Zumba Queen. Woo! Fabulous. Okay, number 42 coming right up.
number 40.
We got a lot of car sounds here. Big rums, 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 rums. Whoa.
A Falcon, a Ford Falcon, not being built anymore. And hit the pedals. Let's hear the noise. There we go. Good. Thank you.
Number 43 coming right up
All right.
next.
A Chevrolet Camaro, a Camaro SS.
Whoa.
And again, like so many of the vehicles here, beautifully maintained, beautifully
Gorgeous.
finished,
Gorgeous.
and a lovely car.
Number 44.
Here we are back with Mercury's Cougar, a Mercury Cougar. And a Mercury's, of course, are no longer with us, so that's a special car to have. Thank you for bringing it to us.
And a number 45, another old timey. Gorgeous.
Yes, and obviously not the stock.
Oh, got it. Okay, great. We're going to keep on pulling forward so we're not in that shadow of the tree, guys. So number 46, number 45, keep on keeping on. We'll see you at the end there. Gorgeous.
A little Chevelle truck called an El Camino.
El
And,
Camino.
yep, an El Camino
Nice.
and an interesting and certainly not stock color. Thank you very much.
Ooh, and the next car has candy coming out of it. Number 47. Candy and a baby and a little kid. Wow,
And-
this is the full meal deal here.
And a right-hand drive Mitsubishi, which probably actually really did come from Japan.
Wow. Number 48. Whoop, lipstick color.
Yes, lipstick color 48, a Porsche.
Gorgeous. Oh my gosh. So we've only seen one for sale so far.
Only
Number
one.
Number
Only
49.
one for sale. Yes.
Only one for sale.
Yes.
Oh, fun.
And I need to see the back. Move on up a little bit.
It's a black car.
Yeah,
Woo!
right. It's a Volkswagen.
Corrado. Nice.
Volkswagen
Great.
Corrado.
Number 50 coming up. Wow. Another Bel Air. Wowza. Oh my gosh.
It's a 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air.
Gorgeous.
Look at the fins on the back of that car.
They look perfect, like they just drove off a showroom floor.
So-
Oh, number 51. Yay!
And a Diamond T truck. A Diamond T truck. It's
Gorgeous.
that was a wonderful brand, and that's a lovely and clearly still working truck. A little Volvo estate wagon.
Number 52.
A
Wowza.
little Volvo estate wagon, a 444. And we are accustomed, right behind it is another Volvo. We're accustomed to seeing much larger Volvos, but in the beginning of the Volvo period, this is the vehicles that they produce, this line called the 444s.
And that one has
That's-
a lucky rubber chicken hanging off the back there.
Yes. There's
right.
either you hit a chicken somewhere getting here or hung it off onto it. Thank you.
Number 54. Now, these are the cars of my youth. That's the car of my youth.
Yes.
Am I showing my age?
Yes, notice how long the bonnet is on this particular car. And
Gorgeous.
there we go.
Woo! Thanks, guys.
Okay, thank you.
Come on up, number 55. Wowza. Nice.
I like especially like the finish on this one. Yes, it shows that it has a great deal of care in cleaning and washing and waxing it. A GMC truck, GMCs and Chevrolets are very similar. Thank you very much. Go and wash it again. It needs it.
Here's another big truck, number 56.
Yep.
How do you get into a truck like this when it's so big?
You
I
get
don't-
steps like we have back here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, he's got steps right there.
He does.
This is
I still need help.
a Chevrolet Sierra, Chevrolet GMC.
Nice.
Yes.
Number 57. Hey, my cousin had a car like that.
It's a little Honda. A Honda with the flip-up headlights. Those are a real
so
stinker
cute.
to work on when they won't come up.
Hi.
But that's a beautifully maintained car, and I'll bet you those lights work every time.
Number 58.
The Mustang. This I think is the
66.
I think this is the first Mustang that we've had this today.
Gorgeous.
Always great to see them.
Number 59.
So this was originally a Ford, and it originally had quite a different engine in it than the one that's in it today. And notice the wide white walls. It also a beautifully finished car.
Is that a mob car? Can you fit
With
a body
a-
in that boot?
No, but it's got a rumble seat in the back. Do you
a
remember what a
rumble
rumble seat is?
No. Before
You
my
never
time.
have you ever been in a rumble seat?
Before my time.
No,
Oh,
not
my
before.
gosh.
Yes. Here we got two Chevrolets, one right after the other.
So shiny.
And they have complementary and similar, in fact, exactly the same paint schemes.
Twinning.
And both of them are Chevrolet Bel Airs, and my guess is either 55, 56.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous. And a number 63 coming up.
A
A
50,
nice neutral beige color.
53, number 53.
And another bug.
I'm-
Oh, we got something for sale. For sale. Okay.
I'm a little mystified by number 53. I'm
Well,
waiting for it to move up a little bit.
A Volvo.
Okay, all right.
There
A
we go.
Volvo.
Punch buggy, no punch backs.
Another vehicle, the second one we've seen for sale. And the dog, the dog goes with it. Does the dog go with it? Oh, okay. When you buy the car, you also get the dog, and you get his cap.
Number 65, another beautiful convertible.
A little Carmen Gia. A little Carmen Gia.
Wowza, number 66. Check that out,
Yep.
eh? Wowza.
Beautiful BMW.
If you get tired of that, I'll take it.
A little Z3, Zulu 3. Another Mercedes with the three-pointed star
Custom
mounted up on the bonnet.
Wow.
If you move up a little bit, I'll be able to see what the badge is on the back.
Gorgeous paint job.
She doesn't have one. That's how I tell what the model of a Benz is.
Oh, we've got a few late entries. These guys don't have numbers, but that's okay. You can still see them down at the across from Over Park. Ooh.
A Dodge Coronet. Coronet's an interesting line, and Dodges. Look at the fins on the back end of this one.
That thing can fly.
Yes.
Last entry. All right, we've got a beautiful white
And
car.
the last car in the parade, but not the last car in our heart.
That's tough sounding. That's mean sounding. Wowza. What a lineup, guys.
So that is the last car in the line, but before Kate and I leave, the opportunity is here for those of you who have not yet been able to buy your raffle tickets. We need for you to come on up here, and to make it a particularly good time for you, everyone that buys a $20 ticket, I'm going to match with money that I've got right here. So here's Chief Vinci.
Oh my gosh, thank you. And all proceeds go to Voice of Vashon so we can continue our community programming and
There's
our
my
emergency
match.
alerts. With, of course, our Fire Island and Rescue. Thanks to Mr. Rick Wallace. He's been out here endlessly. And also we wanted to thank Island Insurance, specifically Chastity Medlock, for organizing this car parade today. And our tech team, Dan Schuler, Art Chippendale, Jeff Dunnicliffe, Rick Wallace, and our underwriters who make this all happen. And, oh my gosh, and Michael Golden Johnson, who does sound for us. And what? How did I even do that? That's
So
crazy.
So since Rick is here, I would point out that Rick has been working with the Voice of Vashon and with so many other island do-goods that I can't even begin to count them all.
Yep.
That's
You're
what. Yes.
Do-gooders. That's
And
what you do. You do good.
And I've lived on the island for over 20 years, and Rick has been involved with so many of these over all of those years. So if you want to give him an opportunity to express his thanks to you for all of the good work that he has done, and you thank him for all the good work that he has done, come on up and buy a raffle ticket, or buy 2 or 3, because that's how the Voice of Vashon.
Bargain bundle.
All right, here we go, and there's my match, Rick.
Lovely. And
So this is how we keep the Voice of Vashon going. Kate is the executive director, and I am up in the captain's chair every week. And the only way that we can keep me up in the captain's chair every week is for all of us who live here on the island to support it financially.
And thank you to all of our underwriters again. Without your love, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. Windermere and Thriftway and Island Insurance, we thank you all. Thank you so, so much. Have a wonderful rest of the fest, guys. All the cars will be up just across from Ober Park, beside the Chamber of Commerce in that parking lot there. So you can go check them up and get friendly with them.
Thank you very much. I will hand it off over on my side now.